This video goes with the sheet we did in class today called Year 8 Algebra Review. I'm going to talk about variables, terms, expressions, coefficients, constants, equations, formulas. I'm going to talk about what things look like and what it all means. So to start with, let's do variables. A variable is an unknown. It's always represented by a letter. X, Y, Q, P. How is a term different to a variable? Well, a term is made up of a combination of variables and numbers, or it's just a variable, or it's just a number. So it can be a number, 2, 3, 800, minus 6. It can be a variable, X, Y, Z. It can be a combination, two X, 800, XY. It might be just variables, XY. It might be x squared y, which is x times y. Next, expressions. How is an expression different to a term? Well, an expression is when terms are added or subtracted from each other. So if I have a term, I might have 6x, and then I add 9p, I now have an expression. The variables may be different in an expression, or the variables might be the same. I could have minus 12q minus 6q. The point is that I have two terms added or subtracted. I could have more than two terms. I could add 11w and then add 5a. This is an expression because I have terms added or subtracted. The new word is coefficient. And a coefficient just means the number in front of a variable, or the number that multiplies the variable. The number that multiplies the variable. So if I have a term 23p, then 23 is the coefficient. Another C word, constant. The word constant means not changing. And variable means to change. So if a variable is represented by a letter, a constant must be a number. Always a number. Any number, a fraction, a decimal, a negative, minus 3, 0.5, 2/3, 68. They're all constants. They are unchanging. Their value is what it is. On to equations. Equations almost has the word equal in it. EQUA. So an equation is when two terms or two expressions are equal to each other. So two expressions are equal. So without using algebra, I could have 6 times 4 that's an expression, is equal to 29 take away 5. This is an equation because I'm saying that this left-hand side is equal to this right-hand side of the equal sign. So using algebra, I might have something like 2x plus 4, that's an expression, is equal to 5x minus 9. How is a formula different to an equation? Formula versus equation. Well, a formula has a purpose. It might be to find the area of a rectangle. That's length times width. So using our algebra, A equals LW. So formulas have an everyday application. The circumference of a circle is equal to 2 pi r, which is 2 times pi times r. In a formula, you'll see that there are multiple variables. C, pi, A, L, W. There's a relationship between each of the variables or terms that allow us to find the unknown. A formula is different to an equation because an equation might be just something like 2x plus 5 equals x minus 12. So that's an equation where two things are equal. So formulas are special equations. Another big question is, well, what do these terms mean? What does it mean if I have 4e MP? Well, that means I have 4 lots of E, lots of M, lots of P. When they're all together like this, it means they're all multiplied. If I have 2Q minus 7D, then I have 2 lots of Q take away 7 lots of D. Remember your BOMDAS. The times must come before the subtraction. Like terms. Like terms. What does it mean to be like or alike? It means they're the same variable. Same variable. That means we have the same letter. But, not to be confused, A and A squared, they're not like terms. They are not the same. Because if I wanted to collect like terms, that means add them together. This is saying I have 1a and 1a squared. That's what I have. 1a and 1a squared. So I can't simplify them. I can't get them together because they're different to each other. So like terms have to have the same variable. 2x and x. And minus 12x. They all just have an x. And so we could collect them together by just adding. So 2x's plus 1x take away 12x's is equal to minus 9x.